Well, hi, Ron. Hi, Yoko. Greetings and happy Thanksgiving to you both from Los Altos Hills, California. Hope you're both finding yourselves well and content and happy and healthy. I'm sending this to you because I have a lot to say, and I want to first thank you for the fabulous article from, I guess, the Financial Times, that pink sheet that arrived a couple of days ago. And that article on the sea cloud was absolutely fabulous. I've never heard of it before, and it sounds like a trip of a lifetime, or a cruise of a lifetime. I've read it a couple of times and probably going to go on their website to look and see a little bit more about it. Thank you again for that. And the street food article was equally fantastic and very interesting. And you know, you guys have all that wonderful food, and I think our Asian food here is pretty good, but sounds like there's so many unusual things, and quite fascinating and a little bit mysterious. So thanks again for that, and then also for the recent card. As you probably can be aware, we've had a busy time here. That's why I haven't emailed you recently, but last time I talked to you, we were in preparation for getting this remaining house we had for sale in the PUD that we planned starting in 1982, and finally got it approved and built by 1985, and that's part of our retirement. Well, the sale went well. We had a fabulous realtor, and they staged the whole property, and staging is bringing model home furniture in and paintings and draperies and everything, and what a difference it makes, and I think it makes a big difference in the sales price. So that was just closed a couple of weeks ago, and so we've got that behind us, and we've been other things. Twyla's still been in physical therapy until recently, and she's unfortunately still having some balance issues, and her knee is perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that because she had to delay her knee surgery for over a year because of the cancer situation, she was using a cane for over a year, and her muscles in her leg atrophied, and so she's still building up strength. Unfortunately, here in our house we have 3 flights of stairs that we have to get up to get to the garage to leave, and that's been quite a challenge for her. But she's making progress, and her spirits are good, and she's resumed a lot of her activities. I've been, up until recently, driving her everywhere. So we've had quite a year and a half with all the things that have been going on. And most recently, or recently coming up, I should say, we're going on a cruise from San Pedro down to the coast of Mexico and through the Panama Canal, and hitting Cartagena, Colombia, and a couple of Caribbean islands, and landing in Fort Lauderdale, 15-day trip. So that's coming up next Thursday, a week from, well, just 4 or 5 days from now. So we got a lot to do on that. We've been keeping busy with a lot of activities, and one of the biggest was, believe it or not, my 50th reunion from Stanford was in October 17th, for 4 days. And I'll tell you, Ron, it really was something. When you get to your 50th anniversary or a reunion, they really do go out for you, and they had some fabulous parties. One of the big things we did, we had torchlight dinner on the quad, and with all of our classmates, and that was all the classes that were having reunions. Every 5 years they have reunions, so that was fabulous. And then we had a class party at one of the new buildings at Stanford, and that was fun. So many of my friends didn't come, though. I was kind of disappointed in that, but we met a lot of new people, and it's kind of nice at this stage in our lives. Nobody's hawking what they've done and what they're doing and everything, and everybody's a lot more mellowed out. So it was very, very enjoyable. And of course, culminating with a win over UCLA football on Saturday in a big tailgate. And one of the privileges of the class of '63, my class, the 50th reunion, is to go down on the field before the game starts, and they have 2 columns, the band and the pom-pom girls, and everybody in the whole class. We walk down on the playing field and get a lot of rounds of applause. And first time I've been down on the playing field since I was the head photographer for the yearbook, as you recall, back in every year I was a photographer, but head photographer in 1962, and I had a field pass and a press box pass, which brings me to a memory that you and Twyla and I had when we were sitting on the sunny side, and you would bring those, I believe they were the lime daiquiris, if I'm not mistaken, although I think it was something else, but you had a little thermos that you had, and we sat over there, and we really had a great time. So we miss that, and we miss seeing you. Twyla's reminding me and all of her friends that she's been a Stanford Rooter in that stadium since for 43 years, which is hard to believe. By the way, we got a brand new stadium about 5 years ago, and it's a pro-style stadium. Seats about 50,000. You know, the old one set 85 to 90,000, but they've had a difficult time filling it until the last 2 or 3 years. You know, we won the Rose Bowl last year, and this last Thursday night, we beat Oregon, which was ranked number 2, and we were ranked number 6. So we're going to see what happens on the AP poll and the coaches poll and the USA Today poll coming out probably on Monday morning. So those big things have been happening, and we're as I say, looking forward to this cruise. And then when we get back, you know, we've always gone to Denver for Christmas and New Year's to be with Twyla's mother and her brother and sister-in-law and the kids. But as you recall, I told you Twyla's mother passed away a year ago, May 25th, and so we don't go to Denver much anymore. So this year we're going to plan to go to the wine country, and I've been looking at a lot of special places that we can go. We plan to spend New Year's and Christmas there. And one of the draws this year is the new Gratian Casino Resort, which has opened just down from your old stomping grounds in Santa Rosa. It's in Roanoke Park, and it's about 500,000 square feet of gaming space with 3,000 slot machines and 125 gaming tables and 13 restaurants, some of the restaurants being quite deluxe, emulating what they've done in Las Vegas. In fact, the developer for the Indian tribe that owns it is the Station Casinos in Las Vegas, which have about 20 casinos in Las Vegas. So we're kind of looking forward to that. Last Thursday they opened, and they had 16,000 people show up. They had to close the doors and let people in one at a time. So if I get a chance, I'll send you the website on that. It's pretty clever. So that's what we're doing over Christmas and New Year's, and beyond that, who knows? But we're certainly always happy to hear from you both, and hope things are well, and hope that reconstruction of that course in Bali is coming to fruition, and we're looking forward to seeing what you've done with that. And then maybe one of these days we'll get over across the big Pacific and surprise you and come into Singapore, and we can have a real reunion. So anyway, best to you both, and as I said, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year, and keep those emails coming, Ron. Love to hear from you. Okay? Bye for now.